Promised a guy, doubt he's in here since it's only 4 viewers right now, but I promised a guy named old Danny that I would show him how I make stubs on here. So here we go. I'm going to get into Diamond Dynasty. And first thing you can do is just play this game a lot. Second thing is you can get lucky with an after game reward, kind of like I did. I got Adrian Beltre. I sold him for somewhere around 60 to 70,000 stubs. And then since then I've just been buying and selling. So I have not put any money into this game. And show you what my squad looks like. Well, that's not really what I've been using. But you can go through and see that I have almost all golds. I could put golds at every position right now. Don't have but one diamond. And that was a reward that I got. Pee Wee Reese, who he's not really a diamond. He just says good defense. So yeah, that's basically what I'm working with. Oh, I guess I got Edgar Martinez, which I unlocked playing Conquest. Yeah, see, there's my Pee Wee Reese. He's not really worth much. His plate discipline is really high. Vision and clutch, which really doesn't come into play in this game, which skews his overall deal there. I just got an invite for Fortnite. Rafe, are you watching this? Because if you are watching, I will be on here later. I got these two. This is a program that I'm working on, and I'm finished. Got that. I just gotta get some hits with him, and then I got him Conquest reward. Oh, Louis Gonzalez. Still working on this. I just don't play this as much as I used to, as often as I would like to, since I've been playing Fortnite a lot. And then, yeah, that's my whole squad. So, how I did it, how I get stubs. Let's talk about that for a second. One, I'm always trying to do these dailies, which gives you a little bit of stuff. I'm almost always trying to sell anything extra that I have. Like if you go to my stadiums, I shouldn't have any duplicates in my stadiums. There you go. I don't have any. Same with sponsorships. I don't even know why. Hang on. I don't think I have any. Yeah, no, hang on to those. Souvenirs I will go through from time to time, but there are a lot of missions and stuff to do with these souvenirs, so I'm not selling them near as much as I would in the past. Or even the duplicates like this, I will keep, because you might have to use them for a mission or a program to unlock a better player. And I'll just show you real quick my programs, because I have been working on these quite a bit, which we got, I think, all of the pitchers done, except for one. And this relief pitcher who doesn't go to anybody just yet. And I've unlocked Billy Williams, but these other ones I need to, like Tori, it's just exchange missions, just because trying to do this and not spend all of your stubs can be a challenge if you don't want to spend money on this game, because it takes a ton. You see, it's 4,000. If you see that in the top right, you need 4,000 there, and these are only worth 100 points. So, and these cost more. Quick side note, if you are working on this stuff, if you just hit the pad in the middle, it brings this up instead of having to go to the market. And so I'm just going to go straight into the community market and start showing how I do things. Alright, so we go to MLB cards. Those are some from last night. Let's see. Still got a couple sell orders here, and you'll see that I have a ton of sell. If you see the type in the middle, sell, all the way down. Okay. Each one of them over about the same amount, and you're going to see why here in a second. And then underneath that, you're going to see buy orders, Elvis Andrus. And if I go to the next page, almost all buys, and it is all buys. Okay, you see how those all are around 900 or so. And these are a little bit more than that. And I'm going to show you why that matters. Okay, I just kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Here's why it matters. Well, first off, what I do is I go minimum overall to 80, max overall to 84, because that is all your golds. And then I usually do live. That's all your gold cards. See, each one of these in the sell now column on the right, each one is over 900 stubs. Or over 1,000 stubs. What I'm looking for is one under 1,000 stubs. And there's one right there, 966. Okay, 999, 956, 943. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll put a bunch of buy orders on. So 967, just for one ahead. And as a side note, I don't know why people do stupid things. Like, you see on here where he jumped from, they went 956, 958 to 966. Just do one more. I don't know, unless you don't want these things to get outrageously priced or whatever. I don't know why people don't just do one more like I did. I went from 966 to 967 because one more will beat it. You will win. You'll win that auction. Okay? I mean, there can be people that come in and somebody did already at 969 right ahead of me. So they could have gone 968. I don't know. Why waste the extra stub? It's all about conserving if you're not going to spend any money on this game. Okay? I'm going to do a couple orders here. 997. And then I'll probably hit one of these here sooner rather than later. It usually goes pretty quick. But as soon as I hit one, I'll stop. So let's see, 937. Oh, and as you can see, I've collected these players. So it says own down at the bottom, sellable down at the bottom, 1. Okay. This is also a good way to build your team if you're doing it this way. So you're going to need probably, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 stubs to do this strategy, I'd say. And you can start out small, but once you get around 10,000, 15,000 stubs, after you've built some up, then you can really do this little strategy. But until then, you gotta just grind it out at smaller amounts. But the gold cards, 80 through 84, are unique, and I'm going to show you why they're unique compared to silver, bronze, and the commons. Diamonds, just too expensive to really do this with. Alright, I hit one. Let's see. By Danny Salazar. So what I'll immediately do is go back to Danny Salazar. There we go. Got another one. So go to Danny Salazar right here, and I'll sell it for 1174. Okay, because there's 1175, which again, somebody dropped way too low. You can see where they were dropping. Went from 184, 175, 193.89. Yeah, not too bad, but still could have got more out of this. So 1174. And what I'll get, because of the tax, if you're not familiar with this, there's a 10% tax. So I sell it for 1174. Seller will receive, you can see on the right above it, 1057. What's important here is that number is above 1,000 stubs. And I'm about to tell you why. It needs to be above where it says seller will receive on the right. It has to be above 1,000 stubs. And I'm going to show you why. If it's not, then it's not even worth your time. Okay? Alright, and this is why. So if you go into your inventory, which I gotta back out a lot, go into your inventory and you go to any gold card. So there's a gold card right here. Okay? You can see that you can quick sell right here, quick sell. And if I quick sell one, you can see that I will get 1,000 stubs out of that to quick sell. So if you can't sell it for more than 1,000 stubs, you can come in here and quick sell it, which this is why it is significant in making sure you buy cards that are less than 1,000 stubs. You will never ever lose out on a gold card if you buy it for less than 1,000 stubs. So since I don't play this game as often as I would like, that is what I do, and that way I can not play for a day or two and know that if I come in and maybe the price has dropped below 1,000 stubs, that I didn't lose any money because I can come in here and sell it quick sell it for at least 1,000 stubs, no matter what. Okay, your silvers, if you were to do that, are only 100. Your bronzes are only 25. Okay, and I'm going to show you why. And you can't quick sell the commons, so they're not even worth it. But if you go in and you look at the silvers, which is going to be your 79 to 74 in there. Let's see real quick. Yeah, okay, so it's 75. All right, you look at these. Remember, you could quick sell them for 100. I'm going to go all the way to page 12. Let's see if we can find any for, see, none of them you can buy on the right, the sell no column. I never do buy now. That's immediately. Okay, don't do buy now if you're trying to make stubs. If you want to get a card quickly, you can do buy now. Okay, and that means you'll get the card right away. But you can see none of them are less than 100. So you could potentially lose out on some money if you did it that way. All right. Then if you look at the bronzes, it's about the same thing. So 74 to 60. I don't know, 69 will do that. Okay, which these are only worth 25 if you quick sell them. You can see none of them on the sell now column are less than 25. Some of them are close, like this, but you can still potentially lose out. Okay, the one difference in this is there's a pretty big gap between 43, 123 like that, so you could make some subs doing it this way. Some of these would be worth it, but probably not. I do this to get gold cards on my team. You could come do the bronze cards, like maybe this one. You could potentially make a little bit of profit on that, but not very much. Okay, and you can see whenever that goes through, I'm getting my orders through. See, I sold that Salazar already. And then I bought Robbie Ray's, that Kozar, Masahiro Tanaka, Upton, and McCullers. So I can go back and sell all those as well. And it goes pretty quick. Okay. After this, I'll show you the easiest way to make stubs. But this is how I do it. Alright. So, Robbie Ray's, that Kozar Tanaka. So I got some starting pitchers. Robbie Ray. And let's see. Whoops. 1149 is what I gotta sell for, and let's see what I'll get. 1149, sell or receive 1034 stubs, so it's more than 1,000, so I'm good with that. Tanaka 1196, 1076, good with that. What was the other one I had? McCullers. This might be under, so let's see real quick. 1110. 999, so that's under. It's right there. So what I will do in this situation is I will go to the second one. See, it's 1200, so I'll go 1199. I don't know why they didn't just go 1199. They want to lose stubs, and whoever does that, I just feel like they're idiots. But you know, whatever happens, happens. I guess people want to get rid of them. So I'll go here, and that puts me at 1079. Might take a little bit longer because there's two more there, but it eventually will sell. Okay. So that's how I make my stubs. Okay, buy less than 1,000 is what I'm looking for on the sell now column. Buy now, yada yada yada. You get it. Okay, what some people will do is they will just get out of this and they will go down and they will look for big gaps. And this is if you have a lot of stubs. Okay, it's a little bit easier to do. The higher end, it's a little bit more difficult. But like this, okay. You can buy now 86,499, sell now 74,100. So if I were to have this card 86,499, I could sell it for 86,498. So 86,498, and you'll see seller will receive 77,848, which would be a profit of about 3,000 stubs. Which at this price point, that's a pretty heavy risk because these can fluctuate and you can end up losing some stubs on this. So you just got to be careful if you're going to do something like that. I don't see really any big gaps on this page. None really. Okay, and it's usually like this on Sundays. During the week, for some reason, during the week, these gaps get a little bit bigger. So this is kind of somewhat significant. 10,194. So 10,193. 9,174. So you'd only profit about 300 or 400 stubs there, and I don't know that that's worth the risk. So I got Davinsky and Quintana. I'm not going to go to that right now, though. But if we go to the higher price points, like this 20,000 stubs, if you wanted to take the risk there, this is 40,000 stubs. I mean, if you have 400,000 stubs, you probably don't even need to be doing this, but that's kind of how I do it. Here's a decent one, 75,000, 68,000. But with the 10% tax, if I sold this for 75,000, it's going to take out 7,500, right? So a little quick math there, and you're going to lose stubs if you bought this for 68,000. So that gap is insignificant. Here's a good one. This is going for 99,000. If I had 72,300 and some stubs, I could buy this and I could sell it. So there's only 4 available right there. That also tells you something. So if this 99,000 sells, then it goes to 250, which I don't know that anybody in their right mind would buy Max Scherzer for 250,000 stubs, but you never know. But what usually will happen is somebody puts a lower order than 98,000, then there'll be another one, and then it'll just start trickle down from there. But you can sell this for 98,999, 98,999, and you would gain 89,000. So if you bought this for 72,000, it'd be a profit of 17,000 stubs. So that would be pretty nice. Okay. But again, the prices on these are pretty high, and these tend to fluctuate more than the golds. All right. Yay. Thank you, Predators. Thanks, Luke. You're number one. You're the best. That's one of my mods, y'all. All right. Easiest way to make stubs. Go to Stubs, open it, spend $100. Let's see. Enter the PlayStation door. Oh, can't see it. Can't see it on the screen, so I'm gonna get it. I'm backing out of there. All right, but this is $100, I think. This is $50. This is, I think, like 25. That's 10 and 5. I think maybe $5. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head, but you can look. I know that's like 100. So I don't want to spend $100 on this game. I think I spent. I bought that version that had like $100. Okay.